Inamine.
Oh. We're almost to the turnoff.
Yeah.
110.
Let's see if I can do it without getting turned around this time. I kick myself in the ass sometimes for missing a turn or making the wrong turn. But then even that has its rewards, because then I find things that I otherwise would not have found.
Right. Righty right.
110 and 300 meters.
It looks like other than
I'm counting meters here.
Other than the first little left-hand turn where it was, you just go forward through every intersection and you'll run right into 505.
Okay.
So that's the one we went to and came back.
505. Isn't that the interstate in Washington?
I-5.
I-5.
Look at that cute little van.
I know it.
It's awesome.
You could almost put that in your suitcase, couldn't you?
Almost. It's awesome. It's a Scrum.
Hey, that'd be a good gopher vehicle for your company.
If we needed one. I've got the gopher vehicle.
Oh, is that right? You just let your guys use your car?
Oh no, I'm the gopher.
Oh, yeah. Hey, that's a pretty broad spectrum. You're the company owner and gopher, right?
Yeah, our overhead, our margin would not allow for such an employee.
Oh.
I mean, we could,
Well,
but
you
it's
just
one
need
more
to round up a
manage.
couple extra contracts.
That's not that easy. I've tried that. It's not fun. I like to stay small.
You don't want to be a megalomillionaire?
Nope. Well, no, I do, but
You don't want to have to work that hard, right?
no.
Or take on that much responsibility.
No.
Well,
No.
even a small company, most folks don't achieve that. So
It's all about, hopefully you don't make huge mistakes, and by the time I'm your age, hopefully I've got some money.
Do you ever spend much time just kind of reflecting back on the first day on the first job, with the hammer in your hand, and
Oh yeah, sure.
being the scut boy on a crew? Now you own the whole goddamn company.
I'm still a scut boy, just in a different manner. But yes, I do. I definitely do.
I often hearken back to my first assignment at Malmstrom, a brand new Jeep Corman, and the guy who brought his son in who had fallen and had a flap laceration over his knee. And it was the very first time I ever sewed up a laceration. Nervous as hell.
I was just gonna ask, were you a little shaky?
Yeah.
How'd that scar end up looking?
I don't know. Never. One thing with
We'll
working
call
in
them
the ERs, you rarely get to see people back. Once I get into family practice, though, once you get them their years until they get an assignment or I get an assignment, we break, part ways. And never got to see follow-up, obviously, when I was in training. Yohina. Okay,
So,
we got 210, two choices for 110 here. You said go straight, huh?
No. Well, shoot.
Well, shit, let's just pull over and make sure what we're doing.
It doesn't look like. Yeah, you need to take a left. That's all right.
You sure?
Yep.
Okay. Then I shall take a left. 'Cause I
Bet
think
you-
I've made this mistake before, so don't feel bad. Nobody
You are good, you're good, you're good. Okay, now we just go forward through every intersection. It'll run right into 505.
Okay.
Yeah, so last time we went that way and then swooped back this way.
And I ended up right back at that Family Mart, right? Or Lawson.
Yep, there's the teepee.
Yep, there's the teepee. Okay. Well, I guess we ought to be looking straight again now.
Never straight. Forward.
Forward. Thing is kind of angled down a little much. I'm getting a lot of road in the hood of the car.
You want me to play with that while you drive?
No, I think I'm good. If we experience an abrupt deceleration, then
yeah, I don't think you want to be up any more than that.
The face of it's pretty. Well, it's just kind of annoying when you're looking at the screen and you see the lower quarter of the images, your dashboard and the hood of the car.
Well, you need the camera up here then. You need to almost strap it to this guy. You know what we could do if we end up not using that rear camera is put that here.
Well, I've got 2 more of those in my bag.
Oh yeah.
I kind of like the convenience of using that little tripod because you can bend it. And the ones that I brought with me only have a single knuckle. I forgot to throw the 2-knuckle one in.
The articulation unit.
Yeah, that's what you said. That which you just articulated, yes.
I think what I think more about though is where I was. Boy, it's been over 10 years now. Like before I moved to Bellingham, that era.
See, that's when you were with, what's his name? Travis?
Yeah. Oh no, we're still good, but we're looking for Warumi Bridge.
I think we may have just found it.
Yeah.
Warumi Bridge is, this is Warumi here. At the other end of this, there should be a little shrine and a place to pull out and park your car. Yeah, right there. That's where Zach and I parked. Got some pictures of each other on the bridge.
Some patchers?
Patchers. Some pajatos. You have pajatos?
No.
That would be like a foreigner trying to pronounce an English word. I take your pajato. P-H-O-T-O. Pajato. Always mix up with potato. I'm just having a little auditory.
So we're gonna want to take a Ralph on 505.
On the 505. Well,
Up a little bit.
now we just keep following the signs. There are white signs with these blue signs with white are highway instructions. White signs with blue lettering are places to go, people to meet. So we should have the Nakijin Joe. Right, now I'm going to have to go right or left. And we want to go 505 to the this way. And this just creeps me out here. You come to a T intersection, there's no control at all, except for common sense. And I assume that T intersections here are the same as in the States. You give way to the yield to the guy that's going straight through.
I think my movie's gonna expire tonight. good thing I paid.
Well, you
for
got
those
your
movies.
money's worth. It puts you to sleep every night.
No kidding.
I'll still never know how that one turned out.
Who
And
cares?
that one's already expired, right?
Yeah, I'll never watch the end of that.
That was just good
Unless Brooke,
airplane lullaby stuff there.
unless Brooke wants to watch it one day or something. But this one, it's Sausage Party. It's pretty funny. It's really stupid, but it's super crude. Lot of bad language.
Oh,
Lot of bad innuendo.
Sausage Party. Is that the one with the... That was a choice on the Eva flight menu.
Are you
too.
kidding me?
No.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, it's full of bad language.
Yeah, I don't...
Sexual
Was it?
innuendo.
I'm trying to think of...
It's cartoony.
The-
It's all CGI.
Right. And it was like a guy holding up fingers or something.
I think you saw it on my Kindle. I don't think it
Oh,
was on Eva.
that might have been.
I doubt they put that on there. I mean, if they're blurting out part of a breast, then
That was amazing. Yeah.
it's a good way to ruin a movie, right?
But then
there.
you switch over. I watched another movie and it was all kinds of foul language. So maybe they don't mind the language, but the
Nakijin Joe's site, 6.2 kilometers.
visual parts they don't want. Maybe their assumption is that a kid sitting next to you on the seat can't hear the
Right.
audio, but they don't want him having to look at boobs.
Good point. That's a smart thing you said just now there.
You think? You better
Well,
write.
not really. But
Better
that's
write
what
that
I'm
down.
telling
Make a note of
you.
that.
Just trying to make you feel good. Looks like another post office joint there. Lawson Station. Ha. Ja.
They have Lawson and they have Lawson stations.
Ja, ja,
Same
ja.
company, but I don't know the difference. Maybe the station has a convenience store with all the amenities, the extra, the postal, and you can pay your bills there.
Right.
And maybe just the Lawson perhaps does not have those. That is purely speculation. Rob would be able to answer that, or Michael or Michael.
Why don't you just buy a little hut out here and Airbnb it out the rest of the year while you're not staying in it?
Because I'm not allowed to own property in Japan.
Really? Huh.
If I was married to a Japanese, I could. Well, no, I
did not know that.
I think it would have to be in her name, though. Yeah, unless I'm a resident, a legal resident.
All right.
Yeah, I can't buy property. Hell, are you kidding? If I could, I'd have. There are many old Okinawan homes, you know, Okinawa-style homes.
Couldn't you just have
that are for sale cheap?
Oh man, what's the word on The Sopranos? The girlfriend.
Oh, yeah. I know what you're talking about.
Well, anyway, that's Italian anyway.
Gumar.
Okuma, yeah.
Took a minute.
Good memory glands you have there.
Memory glands. Yeah, it's an old hard drive that's working up here, though. It's a very slow processor.
It's funny, John, my previous bookkeeper, he's from Jersey, and he's got a lot of little sayings that are very, you know, Jersey, even Italian, and one that he really likes to say when you say something to him, and he says, "I was gonna say."
He says what?
I was gonna say. I'm saying it wrong.
Let's go see?
No, I need to have the accent with it, but
yeah. You mean
they've said that a couple times in Sopranos, and what it is I was gonna say, or what it means is, oh, I was gonna say this, or it also can mean, what did you say?
Oh.
But he'd always, qu'est-ce que c'est? What are you saying, John? What I was gonna say. And they said that in Sopranos a couple times. They're like, hey, they're saying it. Are you taking photos of the?
Yeah,
the weird.
First, I just thought, you know, there's a bunch of people out working, but that's not at all the situation here. So. This is stop-worthy. Let's see, it's better. I'll go up and turn around and park on that side of the road.
Well, you might be blocking somebody.
Yeah, I'll just stay on the...
You are clear.
Good here, good there. For me, I mean, you may not be interested in this at all.
I'll take your photo of it.
To me, this is part of what I like to do. I see something, I stop for it. Okay. And this is why God created the guy who invented flashers.
Right. Ready, right?